Ooh. Thank you very much. Thank you, Methusis. That is very, very kind of you. What was I saying? I don't know. Well, it completely lost me thread now. Thank you for subscribing. That is extremely kind of you. Thank you. Thank you. This is WizKids Dire Troll. Now, I already hate it because trying to undercoat it, I'm using Reaper Black Primer. Trying to undercoat it over the top of the horrendous pre-applied primer to get it black, a colour that I actually want to work from, has been incredibly difficult. It's like the coat the primer with something that just doesn't like paint sticking to it, and Reaper Black Primer will stick to anything in my experience, but it's just been an ordeal just undercoating this thing. Hopefully now it is all black, it will be a lot less taxing, but it's been a nightmare. It's taken me 15 minutes to undercoat that. This multi-headed monstrosity. It's got mouths on its stomach. It's like it could be a Nurgle infested monster. I am actually going to use it as a... so I've stuck it on a big rectangular base. I'm going to use it as a Gorgon for my Beastman army, because Gorgons are supposed to have multiple limbs and be really just weird. So that's what it's going to be when I've painted it. Because I don't have any big beasties, we've all just got like small, weedy, beastmen-y stuff. So a big monster of some description to help them out with a bit of extra stuff going on. Let's get that primer back up there. And then, so what we are going to be working on this evening are these two lovely Banshee models. Now, Banshee 1 here on the left, and Banshee 2 on the right. Now, Banshee 1 on the left is a Reaper Mini. Yep, that one. She is a Necropolis Banshee from the Warlord range. There we go. And then this one is... I've thrown the packet away. I can't remember her name. But she is from the Matt Dixon Kickstarter that Hassle Free did a few years ago. Really like Matt Dixon's art, and this is based off one of his paintings. So we've got, and I've just noticed a little splodge there where I've missed a bit of primer in her skirt. Let's just give her a little tickle over. There we go. Right, so got that to do. That's what we're doing tonight. Now then, hi everyone. Hi Redscope. Hi Wicked D. Hi Tony. Hi Methusis. Hi anybody else who was further up. Sorry, Pete the Hydrator. Hi Pete. Hi Red. Hi Red Snail. Hi. I've just hydrated. Say my name. Pete the Hydrator. Pete. Put on a hat. I'll have to go and find a hat. It's very warm. Let's find a suitable hat. Beer on a Monday. Well, it's not a... Well, it's a school night, I suppose. Trucker cap. There we go. It's only one. This is a WizKids Dire Troll. I mean, it's quite a nice mini, really, once you get past how hideous it was to undercoat. And if you just wanted to paint it straight off the undercoat that it comes pre-primed in, that'd be fine, but I prefer to start from the black. So there we go. WizKids Dire Troll, this multi-headed monster. There we go. I knew that was coming. I cannot possibly wear a wig apart from this one. I have located the box of hats and wigs, but I haven't brought it in yet. What, the Dire Troll? That's a shame. That's a shame, because it's awesome. Right. What I want. No, I haven't. There was something that I was going to read out further up the thing on it. Above that comment from Methuselah on this bit, whatever that is. That was feeding the puppy dog, so I missed what minute it is. Right, okay. And then Methuselah says, looks like I've shaved my mohawk off. No, but it might get shaved off yet. Was thinking about shaving it off. Little Miss keeps telling me that I should shave it off. So I'm thinking about it. Giving it some serious thought. But as Mrs. MLG pointed out earlier, that if I did decide to shave it off, it probably wouldn't take all that long to grow back. So it might go yet. I thought I had in this drawer, Mrs. MLG, some spectral glow. It's like a light bluey kind of colour, yeah. Thank you. That's the boy. Spectral glow. So we're going to start with this and see how this covers over the black, because I did think about trying to paint them all flesh colour and stuff, and then I thought, well, that might be just a bit weird, trying to make this one look. I'm not a good enough painter to try and make it look as if her clothes are like a silky chiffony type thing with the pale sketch flesh showing through underneath, and this one's like definitely ghosty. So what I think I might do is just go straight for the glowy colour, and I'm going to be painting these for both this one for the RCL and the Great MLG brush off, and this one for the brush off, and the theme is Underworld. Tied in, picked to tie in with the RCL quarterly group. Is that right? Large group. See, got it right and everything. Right. Let's try this and see how it goes over black.
Are we waiting for anything that hasn't turned up lately?
Yes, we are actually. Funny you should mention that, but today we should have been receiving a couple of Games Workshop deliveries, and they didn't arrive. So, I've undercoated here with black, and now I'm going to try and paint it with this lovely sky blue. But I am going to give it a couple of coats of this, and then we'll do a little bit of dry brushing and maybe a couple of washes and stuff to try and make them look super ghosty. So there we go. What's everyone been up to? Oh, Tony said that he's got some dragon ogres for some beastmen. I think that was a comment earlier on, something about dragon ogres.
I have some dragon ogres. Is it for the beastmen lot?
Dragon ogres do indeed. form part of the Beastmen army. You can take them in either of Chaos or Beastmen's. Haven't actually got any Dragon Ogres yet. I have asked somebody that I know about procuring some, possibly. Although, having spent last night and Saturday night building minis for my Beastmen army, not sure I actually need that many more.
Kariniko ordered some stuff from an awesome shop in Brilliant.
We've got quite a horde.
And red is undercoating catapults.
Yeah.
I don't know what shop Kariniko was talking about.
I don't know.
And also, the person picking the order definitely wasn't crawling around on the floor trying to find something for it, because it was on the lowest shelf. It definitely wasn't happening.
Yeah. It did cause a little bit of consternation, I hear, that something wasn't findable immediately.
But it has been found.
Yeah.
And posted.
Yeah, it's all done. I understand the person that posted it's an absolutely awesome individual.
Yeah, and is wearing a hat and a wig. And is so modest.
Yeah. Undercoating catapults. What kind of catapults?
Oh, it's not your fault, Kariniko. It was it just been put in a silly place.
Yeah. What the thing that caused the problem was that said item wasn't packaged the same as all of the other items that were part of the same range.
So I found the Sharky straight away, but the other one was just like, no, where is that?
Yeah.
And the package says it quite clearly, but it's not what I was looking for.
No, we were all looking for different style packaging, weren't we? That was the problem.
I may have seen said parcel being passed off to the postie today. Oh, even Wicked D's getting involved.
Yeah.
Undead from the Kings of War box set.
Ah, nice. Yeah, the like
Yes, that's right, Kariniko.
screaming Scully type ones. Nice. Yeah, no war machines apart from a couple of chariot possibilities in the old Beastmen, which is a little bit of a shame. I wouldn't mind a stone thrower or something, but it doesn't really go with the charge aesthetic.
Tony is base coating the skin of my first dark. Oh, I can't say that. Dark Oath Marauder.
Dark Oath.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What's a Dark Oath Marauder?
Dark Oath Marauders are humans that worship the Chaos Gods. And they're just misunderstood. So, Games Workshop brought out the Cities of Sigmar, and which are humans rather than the Stormcast, and a lot of the models are quite nice. And as they've keep making tutty noises. That's no good, is it? They've called it the Dark Mirror to the Cities of Sigmar. I'm gonna have to take this off my head. It's too warm. Whew. As a dark mirror to the Cities of Sigmar. They've done the Dark Oath Marauders, who are humans who aren't goody two shoes and like raiding and pillaging. They're like barbarians in their aesthetic. They're cool.
Kunika says, all the cool kids involved in my order, yeah. Gizmo was as well, because once you start crawling around on the floor, then he has to get involved.
Yeah.
I don't think Little Miss was. Oh, you didn't know.
She came to help me, but then I found it.
the head, Wicked D.
Oh yeah, as your concussion passed. She looked jolly enough when I saw her earlier.
You did tell me.
I meant to. And then
something happened.
yeah, and then something like distracted me.
Was it me trying to put IKEA furniture together?
No, it wasn't. I can't even remember what's distracted me. You know what I'm like. Mad as a box of frogs. Ooh. I don't know. I'm liking Spectral Glow. Yeah. I thought we might need a couple of coats, but I think just one coat and maybe a dry brush, and that'll do.
I'll tell you what I'm not liking.
What? And why is that, my darling? Why is that?
It's 77975, and it's got the date of 2013 on its base, so any Reaper fans will know why I don't like this mini.
It was originally made for the River Styx barge from one of the Kickstarters, I think. Might have been Bones 3, which I didn't think was 2013. I thought it was later than that, but
That's what it said.
I could be wrong. Yeah, no,
No, I just can't read. It's 2018.
2018, that's
Therefore, like, it's just testing this week. I was just testing. Wiki D says, it's not too bad, though I'm sure I've got an internal hemorrhage going on. Yeah, it's not just your age that you can't handle your booze. It's not. No, it's definitely that headbutt that you got off that random bloke.
Yeah. Did he at least ask you for your phone number?
Was that reminiscing? I don't think so. Just when the mini came out. I'll tell you what I have done though. I've painted something brown.
You've done something brown.
Yeah. Don't forget to get involved if you're not already with the bingo.
We said hello to Coroniko. Hi, Coroniko.
If I haven't, I've said a lot of other things.
I don't know if I said hello. I can't remember.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, of course, we talked all about your order and everything. Duh.
Did anybody headbutt you at the weekend, sweetheart? You
No.
alright? Koenig says, hi Nathan.
I know we. Yeah.
So it's alright, don't worry.
It's fine. Have you seen your crow in the park, Coroniko?
So apart from for the brush off,
Yeah.
are you painting? Are you painting them for any other reason?
These? Yeah. I'm going to get some use out of them in Pathfinder eventually. Because you can never have too many undeady type creatures, can you?
Poe is still there.
Hanging out for some nuts.
Ricky D says, I have no idea who it was, so I've no idea. There was lots of people asking me if I was okay, so it was all a bit confusing. Yes, the gentleman, I'm going to call him a gentleman, because he didn't do it out of malice. The gentleman who headbutted Wicked D was being held up by his friend, so couldn't come over to offer any assistance or ask for a telephone number.
Was he fully down drunk? Was
Well,
that why
he had
collided
equally
with-
been headbutted in a sense, hadn't he?
Yeah.
And was more drunk, which wasn't hard than we were. So the impact had meant that he wasn't really able to hold his own weight up, and his friend was doing it for him.
Fair enough.
He was trying to come over and say sorry, I think, and his mate's just going, just stay still, like struggling with it. Yes, Karonika, yes. There was some dancing happening, and some men behind Wicked D were a bit more rambunctious. I can't say that word either. They were jumping about and being silly sausages, and one of them headbutted her in the back of the head. Going to try the new Formula Vallejo game Metal in a moment, says Tony. This should be interesting, as I hated the old ones. Have you tried the new Formula game Metals?
I haven't.
Oh.
I haven't. You'll have to let us know what they're like, Tony. I haven't really used that many of the game metals at all, to be fair, because I've got quite a collection of other stuff. I really like the Dark Star metallics. Yeah, very, very nice. Very nice. I do like this. It's spectral glow. It's the first time I've ever used it.
It looks very pretty. You'll have to hold it up
And it's
a bit higher.
super cool. Yeah, we're gonna. So, I thought I might need to do a whole lot more stuff with these, but to get the effect that I wanted. But I think, yeah, quick all over base coat, and then a dry brush to make it a bit more solid in some places, and then we'll be on to washing, I think, because this looks pretty good. In fact, I don't even know if we need the washes. We'll see what we look like in a minute. I'm just getting a top up for drinks, and we'll crack on with Dark Steel, I think it's called, says Tony. And what does Kuroniko say? Don't smush them too much, they can be prone to bubbling. Mm-hmm. Still haven't brought any Death Knight Black home to try it. No, haven't.
Hey, Crafty!
Need to maybe remember to bring some of that home tomorrow.
Don't forget your bingo card. Bingo, 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 bingo. Bingo, 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 bingo.
Right then, so after one coat.
Hang on.
Oh, sorry.
I'm on it.
So this is one coat of spectral blue.
Oh, I like the one with her hand up.
Yeah.
Which one's that?
So that's the Reaper one,
Oh, right.
and the one with her hands down by her side is the hassle-free one. Yeah, it's very very nice. Spectral blue, 9416.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Sound alert. A sound alert. Bing, 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 sound
Cheers.
alert. Do you need that for something? Are you just getting your own things in on purpose?
Yeah.
Hydrate.
Hydrate.
What kind of beer you got? Please drink responsibly.
I've got Brewdog Lost Lager. Although Aldi, I've discovered that Aldi have done a selection of Brewdog Takeoff beer, and the Lost Lager variant is called Found Lager. And when I went shopping the other day into Aldi,
Wow, you can really dance. Wow, you
You can really dance. He went.
Pete, what she says now.
Pete the hydrator. When I went shopping to Aldi the other day, the Aldi staff, I don't know, I presume they've got some kind of planogram that tells them where things are supposed to go on the shelf. But Crafty's got finished drink as a bingo number. The Lost Lager and the Found Lager were together on a shelf, which I thought was pretty good. In fact, Little Miss pointed it out. So she spotted it before me. And then they've done so the Brewdog also do a couple of other beers that are nice called Hazy Jane and can't remember the other one, but Aldi have also done versions of those. There will be no chugging of beer. No chugging of beer. Drink responsibly.
He's far too past that, isn't he? That was like in your 20s. You're miles past that, malarkey now. Savour the flavour.
Karaniko says fake Brewdog is better than the legit version.
Apparently, lots of people don't like Brewdog. Some practices or something, but I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, so I don't know. Mr. MLG, when did you discover you liked ales?
Oh.
I think you've confused him.
Yeah.
Is this reminiscing here, Wicked D?
I think so. I think that's what we're angling after. Where was that? I just saw a little bit where I've chipped the paint. There. I've always liked him. Always liked him, Wicked D.
You used to work, or was it a water factory you worked?
Yeah, water, bottled water. Blue Keld. Spring water factory.
I think that's what they're going for, Crafty. I think that's what they're going for.
What are we angling after some
some dragons being mentioned. Blue Keld in Cranswick.
That's the one. That's the one. Down what was it called? Watton Cars or something like that. I think where the place was. The factory. Yeah. It was alright. When I worked there. It was alright. There you go, Ricky D. Here's a reminisce for you. When I went and worked there, the idea was that myself and another guy were going to fix the machines and do the warehouse stuff for them. So supposedly they were going to train me to repair the machines, but they never did, and they always got somebody in to do it. So all I ended up doing was dispatching stuff. But I did learn how to drive the forklift. And then myself and one of the other guys that worked there used to race them around the car park. So we had a diesel one and an electric one, and the electric one was a lot faster. And we used to set up little courses and race them around the warehouse when nobody else was there. Around the car park even. Got bits of wig in me hair. Right then. Gonna have to wait for those two to dry, but they're ready for the next step.
Could you just have your finger on that button? We can't see those down.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear that? That way.
There you go. Oh, someone's won! Someone's won! And I can't see who it is.
Wicked D.
Wicked D. Oh, you cheeky bum. Congratulations. I just needed to mispronounce someone's name and I could win. Shall we start again?
Any suggestions, anybody, for what colour I should paint the skin on this bad boy? Oh, see you later, Ed.
Oh, Tony, that's really kind. Thank you very much.
Oh, awesome.
Give somebody thingy. Oh, dear.
Thank you very much.
Would you like to start the bingo again?
Yeah. Just complain about something first.
I think haven't I already? I probably have already, to be fair. Or am I being good tonight?
You have complained about that mini that you painted.
Not proper though. It is just rubbish. I don't know what colour to do its rose.
Tony's won already.
Yay!
Am I showing this off?
I don't know what colour. I don't know what colour to do its rose.
Purple.
It's poopy doopy grr rubbish.
Right. We're going to go with Bestial Brown as the base coat for our troll.
There you go. Oh, that sounded like that.
Yeah, like the sound,
There you go.
the sound effect.
There we go. We've got the third winner. So Wicked D, Tony, and Fizz all together. Let's go for another game. I really need to add more things, but then I get confused with trying to find them all. Join in. Don't forget to press join game on your bingo card.
Oh, that's not what I thought it was.
That's
Baby Poo Brown.
why have you done it that color?
Well, because it looked different in the bottle. It looked more like a.
What is that? It looks baby poo brown.
No, it looks like more. It looked more like that.
No, I suppose. Why didn't you just use that then?
Because Steel Legion Drab is very thick,
Oh, okay.
and I use it for the edges of bases. But this is. I don't want to wear a wig. It's too warm for wearing a wig. You can have a hat. Oh, there you go. Hat wig combo. I will bring the other hats in.
Oh, I thought you had to.
No.
Oh, he likes it.
Right.
She's been doing it for long enough.
Yeah.
So anyway, I don't know what colour to do his robes. I
Purple.
don't want to do them black.
Purple. Why didn't this one make a shaky noise? That's Coyote Brown. That's too light. What's that one? Shield Brown. I think we're going to have to get custom. Mix something up together.
I've got 1,000 browns. What kind of brown are you looking for, sweetheart? I've got like 1,000,000 browns. What, that one?
What's that? No, that's a glaze.
Brown.
Yeah, but it's no good for putting base coat on skin. I think I found it.
No, I'll just... I don't know.
I'm gonna.
I don't know what you're after.
That fell out.
It did.
Yeah, it's a good job. We're gonna need a bit of that. Wow, look at that.
I think that's a definite blob.
Yeah, I think
I
that's
can't remember what number blob is though.
Mr. MLG blobs on his paint, and all over his mini, and everything else is painted. Actually, fairly well contained, I think.
Mr. MLG wearing Madhouse hat throws his paint on.
Yeah, I think that counts as throws paint and blobs paint. Mr. MLG
All right,
blasts
then
the
have
end out of
those.
his blasts the end out of the paint pot. Have we got anything that needs painting weird brown? What's up here? There we go. That's more like the colour I was trying for, honest governor.
That's what it's gonna be
Mm.
now.
Yeah.
Purple.
Yeah,
Purple.
definitely needed all of that paint. Right, let's try again. Oh, beautiful! The coverage is fantastic. Actually, it's a little bit thin. We'll probably do with. If this was gravy or a sauce that you were cooking, you'd put some corn flour in it to bulk it out. How am I going to rescue that? I guess we're just going to have to go with multiple thin coats.
Isn't that how you're supposed to paint anyway?
Yeah. I found one thick coat tends to do the job in most circumstances. I do think it's quite ironic. Now, I don't know if that's the right word. Never been a very good wordsmith, but I do think it's quite funny, yes, that the Two Thin Coats paint range is called Two Thin Coats. Yet the paints have excellent coverage and can easily, in the most situations, cover anything with one coat. And if you don't thin them down. And for me, ideally, if you wanted to encourage people to paint with thinned paints, you would just supply them in the thinned format to start off with, and then people would just be able to use it straight out of the bottle, rather than having to muck about getting it to the right consistency.
Are you meaning for like beginners and just tabletop standard and stuff? And if you want it competition style, then you would do more. I do find that Reaper paint is normally alright without messing too much with it.
Yeah, most of them are, I think. And I think...
GW's tends to be quite thick.
Yeah.
But then that's like where he started it saying it, didn't he?
Yes.
And he would have been a fool not to go with that brand once he left, wouldn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what everyone knew he said, so...
Yeah.
Would have been a marketing faux pas not doing very well with our words today.
VGC Vallejo Game Colour Dark Gunmetal 72054 is about to be applied.
Drum rolls, please.
Yeah, don't do what I've just done, Tony. Don't splatter it all over everything. I've definitely made a mistake by... I did shake the paint, but definitely made a mistake with this. It's going to take multiple coats of this. I always find as well that when you put paint on too thin, like this is, that you end up with a shiny finish, which I find very frustrating.
That is true, Konika, that is true. Did you order the things from me?
No, we were going to finish it off this evening.
Oh.
got a face and an eye on its stomach.
Why did you want to paint it brown then? Why was that your go-to colour? Is it brown on the back of the box, or just that you like it?
It's because I can't remember what colour it is on the back of the box, but because it's going to be in my Beastman army and everything else in there is brown and tones of brown, I thought I would start with brown as the base coat, and I was planning on lightening it from the brown up to a more fleshy kind of colour.
Alright, that's a strange
Yeah, I'm regretting it now, especially seeing as this is so wishy-washy. Well, yeah, I've started putting it on now, and it'll look weird if I have to go over it. So I think I'll get one coat of this all over, and then we'll make a decision on whether we're going to continue. Once it's dried, I think, seeing what it's like on the leg, I think we might be kind of in a position where a little bit like the spectral glow, might be able to get away with just a little bit of additional slopping around.
How's everybody getting on with the summer solstice surprise miniatures? Have you received yours? Have you sent yours? How are you all getting on? We have received ours. Very excited. I do like seeing everybody's and trying to guess and failing miserably because I'm rubbish at guessing.
Trying to guess from the packaging is part of the game, isn't it? Oh,
yeah,
right.
Yeah. See if there's any clues on the package. But I'm rubbish at that as well, so I have yet to find something that I am good at in life in general. So I mean, I was never going to be any good at guessing.
Well, some things you're pretty good at. I think you're a pretty good painter.
Don't be talking to the box, Panda. Yeah, Panda says I'm sad, and Koiniko says at least you're not baby poop brown.
Yeah.
Mine has been received by its new owner, and I have mine too, says Koiniko. Cool. Hi there, Fine. How you doing?
Hello.
Getting some painting done.
So,
Yeah, it's good. I do like it. Seeing everybody's and like I say, guessing and knowing that I don't know, but it's still fun to try and guess anyway.
yeah, it's exciting. Will, we should maybe get some bets on now. Will Sharon guess everybody's with the accuracy that she normally does?
Well, I don't see why not. To be fair. She's got a keen eye, that lady. Well, I've done it blue now, and I'm not.
You said you weren't going to do it, but yeah.
No,
Alright.
so you're still slopping around that horrible colour.
I'm still slopping around this horrible colour. I'm going to try and get it done super fast so I can get back to painting the banshees. Because they should have dried sufficiently by the time I've painted this other arm.
I've got some blue if you want it. I've got far too much blue.
I've got some baby poo brown if you want it.
Nah, I'm all good. I'm all good on baby poo brown, thanks. Well, at least you know for next time you don't like that colour.
Yeah.
I have deliberately tried to change my painting style. Sharon will never figure it out. See, I I always think that. I always think, oh, I've done it different to how I've painted it, and then everyone just goes, oh, you've done that. Like, yeah, I did.
So we've got to wait for a set date, haven't we?
Yes. And then obviously we have to wait in case people haven't got one.
Oh yeah, I remember that being really hard last year. Waiting.
The great anticipation of Red. Wiki D even made a poem and everything. And it's captured forever on YouTube. Or at least until, the channel gets taken down for some reason. Lack of views. Go watch our YouTube! Subscribe! If you want to watch the streams back as well, we do have Mighty Lancer Streams. I forgot what it was called then, that's how exciting it is. Mighty Lancer Streams. YouTube, which has all the uploads of the streams. You're a published poet, I'll have you know. And so am I. Don't me now. You are captured in YouTube. That's even more. I nearly threw Sharon at Christmas, but she took a closer look at the face, and there must be something that I do with faces that's recognisable. You see, that's it. I don't take a close look. I just go, oh, that's really cool. It's probably so and so.
Yeah.
YouTube deleted the comment I left on your shorts video today. Did it? Has it stuck it in me? In me holdy section.
Pending approval.
Yeah. Sometimes it does that, and you go, don't know why. Sometimes it does it because it's mean. Hey, don't shatter my one. I'm not shattering. You've got both. No. It's not in my held for review. In fact, it didn't even tell me you'd sent it. I don't know what that's all about. I have to put it again.
See if it deletes it a second time.
Yeah. Was it that bad? Oh yeah, that'll be why. Yeah, we don't allow links. That'll be why. You are correct.
Just got a bit of arm to paint. Get that on there.
Yeah, I don't think I finished actually putting all the information in, did I? Because I did it on my phone while I was walking. No, I have put the link to the sailing. In the description.
Look at this fantastic baby poo mini.
It does just like it's gone for a mud bath at a spa.
Yeah.
It's not the prettiest looking thing, is it?
So it'll be gorgeous when I've finished with it. Gorgeous tabletop standard. Right. Let's put you over there. Let you dry for a minute or two. And let's go back to the ladies. The ladies.
Is that hot singles in your area?
Hot singles in your area. It's, I just said, even if you don't want Pokemon, they have loads of other stuff in the sale.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, but it doesn't let you put, because we get all sorts of weird comments from all sorts of strange people, so we don't allow links.
So we're gonna get a little bit of snow shadow. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm thinking a little bit of snow shadow, and then a little bit of. Yeah, I don't know anybody called Monica.
I don't think I've ever met anybody called Monica. Only like friends, but not in actual real life.
So a little bit of spectral glow and a little bit of that. I'm going to mix that together and see what kind of colour that comes out as.
It comes out baby Prue brown, don't use it.
It's very similar to spectral glow.
Well, what were you hoping for?
I was hoping for it to be a bit lighter. It's fine. It is a little bit lighter than. It's just very similar, which is fine. It's fine. We wanted it to be similar.
Oh, Tony's finished painting with the colour.
Oh yeah, how's it? Nice consistency that you can apply from the bottle without a need to thin. Nice application, but I'll grab a photo for a final assessment. Right, what we're going to do is just give that a little once over with that, and then I think we might see if we can go one shade lighter. So where's my pure white?
I've got white stuff.
Nuclear white, here we go. Some glue in there. So nuclear white into there.
Are you just mixing all sorts of stuff together now?
Yeah,
Is what's happening?
just experimenting. And then we've got nuclear white. I'm going to get some of that blue that we just mixed up. I'm going to mix that in with it to get a lot purer white and blue. Like that. Wreck my paintbrush again. This is an old brush that's seen a lot of use. Right. Nothing. And then we're just going to go super light on there like that.
You'll have to show us.
Yeah. And then I've got a plan
Oh, okay.
for the clothing. So once this is dry, what I'm thinking is, so she's very, very pale with an almost white, pure white highlight. So what I'm thinking is going in with a very thin down bluey wash and doing the clothing with just a wash and leaving the skin areas as it is.
I do like that. I like what you've done to it. I don't think I picked it up. Just seeing it in the packet.
No. There's a couple of really, I think I painted the other one that I really like. A couple of nice ghosty type figures from Reaper. I think the other one's called Lurien. And I'm pretty sure it's 03170. Yeah. I might have lost my touch.
No, Lorien, there she is, 03170. We haven't got any in stock. But we have the number.
Yeah, I've painted her. She's in this cabinet somewhere. But I can't see it right now. Let's reward myself with a mouthful. On this. Thank you very much. So let's show you those a bit closer up. We've got 4 minutes left. There we go. Don't know if I might just wreck it if I try and do that.
I think it looks really good. You can do whatever you want. Go on.
Shall I risk it?
Do whatever
I'm gonna have to repaint the whole mini if I get it wrong.
Whisk it for a biscuit.
Thank you, Veronica. Thank you. Right then, so we need a blue wash. Yeah, I've got some Drakenhof Nightshade.
Look at all that. Look at all that manky brown paint.
I know.
everywhere.
I know. It's gonna have to get splashed on once the troll's dry. What's going on there? I've just clean ripped the lid off the whole pot.
Oh, that's the recipe for tipping the whole thing over in a minute, isn't it?
Hashtag. Well, maybe it was a brand new pot. I didn't think it was. Hashtag pro stream. Pro painter.
Yeah, he's gonna thin it, aren't you?
I sure am.
His pink is looking for.
But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a couple of mixing bowls in it because it's got some.
Methuselah didn't even know the lids came off. It's because he's strong, he don't know his own strength.
Get in there. Here's some mixing bowls I prepared earlier. Available from Mighty... Well, maybe. Available from Mighty Lancer Games.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I think so. I think I've seen it.
Stainless steel Warlord Games mixing bowls. For a very reasonable price. It's I've got the skills. Methuselah, got the skills.
Yes. Been doing it a long time. He's a strong boy.
So, a couple of blobs of that. And then we've got some Lamian medium here. And I'm not even going to mess about with the paintbrush, we're just going to go straight for a pipette. Make sure we get it thin.
Scary.
What's scary?
Which one are you doing it on? On the Matrix?
Yeah. There we go, that's very, very thin. Very, very thin.
Very, very thin.
Yeah. Let's find a smaller paint.
He sure has.
We don't
He's
wanna-
been ripping lids off since before you were born. It's very true. Knock it on a bit now, aren't you, sweetie?
Oh, just a little. Just a little. Right. We'll go with the number one. I think we'll go with the number one. Did I finish building the TT Combat building? Mrs. MLG. Mrs. MLG finished the one that she was building, and I've built 2 or 3 others from the same set now, but there's still one building remains.
Because it's so much fun. He's really wanting to savour the building of it.
Yeah, one remains. The reason that I haven't done it is because I've been trying to get a load of stuff built for my beastmen. So the past couple of days we've had a sort of because built stuff takes up less space than unbuilt stuff, and also can then be done things with. So I've built a whole load of stuff for my Beastman army, ready for painting. Because the weather's been really nice, and I want to get on with doing some undercoating.
And also, the TT combat stuff is for a project that, like many of our projects, probably will never happen.
Well, what I was kind of hoping was that Mrs. MLG would have a latent talent for building MDF buildings and not really get annoyed with it, and that Mrs. MLG would then be building the MDF buildings while I was painting my Beastmen.
Alright. But you've been married to me for an extremely long time.
Yeah.
What made you think I'd be any good at that? Anyway, I was really good at eating it and thumping it and shouting at it.
It's fine.
I know. And I had the added disadvantage of a camera in the way.
You did. If you weren't filming yourself, you might enjoy it.
I'm not really willing to give that a try.
You're not going to give it another go.
Let's go. I was wondering what you thought of the set once it was built.
I think it's great value, and could fill a decent amount of space on the tabletop. I think it's a fantastic set for 35 quid. I think it's a bargain.
You get loads in it.
Yeah, when we were at the expo as well, did see one of the other buildings that we've got in the pile to build. Did see that thing built up, and it is huge, to the point where I said to Mrs. MLG, do you think that they are scaled up for display purposes? But they're not. They weren't. Like, it really is that big once it's built. I think it's called the Shadow Tower, or the Silent Tower, and it's huge, absolutely massive. It's going to make a really good centerpiece to the table.
You haven't built that one yet.
I haven't built that one yet. That was, we were starting with the ones that had the least complexity level on the packaging, weren't we? Quite liking it. So I haven't identified any minis that the guy who sculpted this and a few other figures for different companies. So he's gone to work for Games Workshop, and I haven't noticed any minis. I suppose you would, because they want everything doing in their style, that we maybe wouldn't notice things in his signature style coming out of GW, which is a shame because he'd make such fantastic figures. But I did. I spotted one of the Bad Squiddo ones was one of his, didn't I?
But it's a hassle-free mini, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, Kev White. He's done some stuff for Reaper in the past, and he's done figures for a whole host of companies, as well as themselves. I think that looks alright, actually. We'll have to see what she looks like once she's dry. See what she looks like once she's dry. But I think she's looking alright at the moment. Not going to try and do it on her, I've decided. What I am going to do, I'm going to do it on the I'm going to do it on this like bit at the bottom of the base. I'm going to put the wash on there. Like the little smoky, plumy bit that she's rising up on.
but it has to walk the dog, see? It's got to walk the dog. We need to change something for Wiki D in the car park because she doesn't go to the car park this late at night anymore. He's asleep. He's proper. Gizmo is proper asleep. I just said his name then and didn't even notice.
Yeah, he's had a busy day today.
He's still breathing though because I was getting a bit worried then.
There we go. He's had a busy day. Oh, you can't even see that. It's too blurry.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. I will.
At the dog.
Yeah.
Go on.
There we go. So we'll put some basing texture stuff on, and then that'll be 2 completed minis for the brush off and the thing. Pretty cool. Quite pleased with my little self.
Kevin's going to work on the Forge World model, so Old World or HH. Given it takes 18 months for design to release, I suspect he won't see them until next year.
Yeah, I don't think that we will recognise his faces and stuff when they do come.
So we need to think of a new number 37 and a new number 41. So something for Tony and something for Wiki D that isn't a car park or dog walking, because they don't do that this time. So we're never going to get those, are we?
No. So how was Sharon?
It's appalling. It looks like the first mini I ever painted. It's really terrible.
We won't show him.
I mean, you can show it. It's still wet, but yeah, it's terrible.
It's still wet. I think that maybe his bone could do to be a little bit paler.
Well, I haven't finished it.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
I haven't finished it, but I'm grumpy with the obvious. Like,
Wicked D bullies Nathan.
you don't bully him there. Who would decide if he was being bullied or not?
Yeah.
You feel bullied, Dallies. Do you want to talk to anybody?
I'm victimised. I'll show you on the doll where she hurt.
Not even getting involved in that.
Look at this baby poo blob. He's gonna need something different to him, innit? That big vat of sludge there. Right, what did I do? Oh look, I've licked a paintbrush. That was one, wasn't it? Didn't even do it on purpose.
Well, you don't.
Let's put that back up
Oh, I actually had that one.
there. Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
I need
know,
to.
Pete, I know.
I need to wait for that.
We don't want to encourage bullying. We can't have it as a ball so it gets
No.
encouraged.
Definitely not.
That's not good.
What have I got? That's we got any of the yellow label browns?
Oh, because they're all browns poopy doopy. So now you've got to find a new one.
Well, I was trying to think of one that had higher pigmentation.
I've got a million. Browns. I've got
Another turtle made it to the water.
Oh, what's that?
Another thing's been to the water. These are all yellow. Those are all yellow.
Oh, excellent. Well, let's have a look here. That's unidentifiable because the label is cracking.
Well, that's why I've got them.
Ashen brown. No, that's no good. Whatever that was 23829.
Woo! Someone's got bingo. Pete's got bingo.
Yeah, well done, Pete. Oh, stained olive. Yeah, stained olive might be a winner. Or whatever that is. That might be umber.
Or whatever that is.
Yeah, that might be an umber.
Oh, I'm John's second.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely nowhere near. I love the way that one of my balls is somebody has bingo, which just means that you can't win. Woohoo! I know, yeah, that's me. That's me. That's me. When Scope got 3 balls, that's what mine's always like. And they're always the rubbishy ones that we're never ever gonna get, like a hype train. Like, that's never gonna happen, is it? Well done, well done. I will end the game. Pete and John.
Stained olives, nearly as baby poo as the baby poo mixture.
Is proper asleep as well, like the most sleepiest sleep ever. If I sneak over to take a photo, I might wake up. I'll try and be stealthy, but it's probably not going to happen. Hang on, let me just change the screen so you can see what.
Let's try this.
I ain't even got out of the chair and his eyes open.
Knows you're trying to sneak up on. Mystery Brown is also very thin. It must have split apart a little bit. Which one is it? The layout model colour English uniform. I don't really want baby poo, Tony. That's the problem. Don't really want a baby poo. We might end up having to use something like dark umber. Or I could just use the Steel Legion drab. That looks a bit more solid. Let's try that. Let's try that. That's looking a bit more solid. Try that on that leg. What I was hoping for was the colour that Army Painter Oak Brown looks like in the bottle, not what it actually looks like when you put it on a mini.
It's 10:15.
Yeah. Actually, this is working in a way that I didn't expect. So, because the paint is thinner over the top of a different shade, it's kind of making it a weird mottled colour, which is perfect for mutanty weirdness. This might actually turn out alright.
Oh, steady on, steady on.
I've accidentally found a great combination to make weird sludgy skin. I was gutted on Saturday while Mrs. MLG was out. Absolutely gutted to discover that I'd got my dates mixed up and that The Boys season 4 hasn't actually started. Tuned in to try and watch it and was shocked to discover it doesn't start until later this week. YouTube has been lying to me, showing me clips of the series. I thought it must be out already. I haven't been watching it. And also
I know what you meant, Vincent. Put a picture of his ear so you can see that he's actually asleep. He needs a bigger beanbag, but we've not been able to find one that's not a ridiculous amount of money. That is little Mrs. Beanbag from when she was tiny.
Our neighbour's got it for her, didn't he?
Yeah, he likes the beanbag. He needs a bigger one.
I was really surprised that when we went to the famous Swedish furniture shop, that there wasn't a beanbag of some description.
Come on, we need to think of two bingo balls. You think of a bingo ball because you've got thought of it.
Alright.
snowballing.
What if we had Mr. MLG comes up with a brand new way of applying paint?
Because we'd have missed it already. might be a bit infrequent now.
We could have. No, I don't know. Done all me awesome thinking of bingo cards the first time.
Did you think of any?
I thought of loads.
Okay, sweetheart. Okay.
Stream runs over time.
How often is that?
Oh, quite often.
They might keep you talking on there.
They might. Depends how much they want to fill their bingo card.
Is that because you still can't get the lid off the paint? Don't try it and get it everywhere. That'd be even worse.
Mr. MLG's new paint range, 7 coats of brown. Yeah, I'm really liking mystery brown over weird baby poo brown. It might not come across very well on camera, but it's exactly the kind of effect I was looking for. Yeah, it's like a weird kind of greeny brown, swamp brown, which is fine because it'll get a bit of highlight in, and then the all over Beastman wash. Make sure he matches in with the rest of me forest dwelling, swamp loving army. We haven't streamed since I played the game. Actually, did win the other day. Lost the first official outing with the Beastmen. Did lose a game on Thursday night with them as well. Lost to Goblins, but did win a game. Played Chaos Dwarves. Still playing very small games, 750 points. I employed the same army list against the Goblins that I played against the Chaos Dwarves, and won against Chaos Dwarves, lost against Goblins. The Goblins was a hard fight. Really, it was a couple of units of goblins.
Turtle made it to the water.
Turtle made it to the water. A couple of units of goblins, some squids, goblin wolf riders. They were pretty cool. 3 single trolls, which was difficult to deal with because they each tied things up. A lot of beastmen aren't immune to fear, which trolls cause fear, so that was a bit of an issue. A couple of trolls slowed down the Minotaurs for a couple of turns, which then allowed the squigs to chomp through one of my other units and get in on the act, eventually killing the last Minotaur. The Beastman's poor leadership was the problem in the end. We just ran away and got run down. This is very much, because that paint was so thin, it's very much like a wet blend exercise. Yeah. 3 single trolls also sounds like a film. Yeah, there is a film that's called Troll Hunter or something, isn't it? That's like a modern day thing where there's people in a camper van trying to hunt trolls. Is that right? That's a film I've not seen, and I quite want to watch it. Is it Norwegian? Maybe. So I was gutted Saturday night. That's what I'm saying. Troll Hunters are fab and amazing. You know, we might have to check it out. We might have to add it to the watch list. There we go. Suitably grimy beastie. I think I sort that hand out. That one's not. Oh, another vote for it being fab. Better than the Ali G movie.
Well, that's the hard.
Right then. So that's going to take a little while to dry. So should we call it a night, and then we can get on to ordering this bit of Reaper stuff that we need. On a hydrate. It's on ITVX, free of charge. Finish me drink. I know that's the card.
I don't know what number it is.
Sorry, darling. Sorry, my dear.
I can't find it.
So tomorrow night, I shall be just doing a little bit of basing on the ladies, and then carrying on with my troll, I think. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us this evening. Very, very much appreciate you coming along to listen to us waffle and slap some paint around. No idea what I'm going to use this brown for. Might have to try and... I've got some bits here. Might have to try and use it as like undercoat on these rocks and stuff like that, just so it's not wasted. But thanks everyone. See you all soon. Bye.